Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. You know what I'm saying? This just a mic check right quick, but it might make it. It might make it, depending on how natural, how organic, how fire this shit come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just testing, seeing what I'm sounding like right quick. But anyway, you know, it's been a while since the boy that dropped the YouTube video, man. I got shit I could talk about right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? About to put one out there, put one in the air. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the few people that's still rocking. If you see this video or you see in the previous 3 or 4 out there, you know, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's reaching somebody hearing this shit. But yeah, man, you know, today's topic of the YouTube video gonna be fire and desire. You know what I'm saying? Yearning, wanting, lusting, needing. You know what I'm saying? Locking in on something. You know, that's what we talk about today. You know. But yeah, man, it's Slim. I'm back with another one, dog. Before we get into the topic of today, though, we gonna we gonna have a recap. I just made a year out here in Atlanta for real, though, dog. Like, you know, this is gonna be my second summer I just spent in Atlanta, man. Shout out to the A. The A been fire. They been whipping ass, though. I can't act like everything all gravy. Like, you know, I'm fighting. I'm trying to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? But we doing it. We making it happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit going on right now. Transitional period, uncertainty. Trying not to get comfortable in certain places. Trying to navigate where I belong. You know, in every sense, every aspect where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So in the midst of that, you know that gets stressful. But you know you gotta get your grown man on. Put the world on your back. You know, like Atlas. If I ain't mistaken, I think that's Atlas, the man with the world on his back. And you got to keep it moving, dog. So yeah, you know, I'm working on my second year out here. You know, there's ups and downs, but we gonna stay up. We gonna keep trying to get up. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I also lost 20 damn pounds stressing out. You know what I'm saying? I went from a smooth 180 to about 155 ish. You know, I started struggling and shit. I had to shake back with the gym. I'm in the process of coming back. So, you know, it's a lot of rebounding I'm doing in the moment. So, I got a lot of shit to talk about on this YouTube video. But we going to lock in on fire and desire, wanting and yearning. You know what I'm saying? Needing. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy for it. You know? So, as far as fire and desire, who out there know about that fire and desire? Like a go-getter, like a wanter, a needer. Like, hey, when I want something, I lock in and I go get it. I'm gonna go get it nonstop. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I am one of those people. I'm very determined. You know, I feel like I'm very locked in and picky and selective on the things that I want and pursue because it was a long time in my life where I settled. Oh, by the way, we in the truck with it today. I just happened to drop this one in the truck. I'm chilling, you know. Don't mind my angle. I got a whole ranky dank setup for the mic and everything to be working, and I'm just glad that I could be making a YouTube video right now. You know, the conditions ain't perfect, but you know we can still get this one out. But fire and desire, man, it's like the point I'm making about fire and desire and yearning and wanting is you might want something so bad, or you yearn for something so bad that the first thing that come along that look like what you've been wanting and what you've been working for, you jump at it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a car that you've been wanting, a job that you've been wanting, the house, love, whatever. It's like, hey, I've been doing the work. I've been consciously manifesting this. I've been yearning, needing, wanting, knowing what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like you see that car, you're like, man, I want a certain type of car. But when you go car shopping, you bite at the first one. It might be the right color, might have the right wheels, and you like, damn, something ain't right about this bit. You hear me? Something up with the engine, radiator, and you just say, hey man, I can fix it. Same thing with the house. Might have a leaky roof. Man, roof looked like it might cave in, but it looked like the house that I picture in my head, or it's just what I've been wanting for so long. I'm so ready to be in the house that I just take the first house that seemed like the one I wanted. I jump at the first job that I seemed like I wanted. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm learning. I'm learning for being a wanter, having that desire and drive to go after what I want and do the work. That's like, okay, for instance, I might have been preparing myself for a certain moment in life, whether I was changing my lifestyle physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing for that shit to the point where as soon as it seemed like that thing that I was preparing for come along, that I jump and I just grab at it, ignoring all the red flags, because it's like, dog, this is what I've been working for. I'm so ready to just have it to the point where boom, let me get that. Somebody trying to call my phone. Hopefully I don't mess my video up. And the point is like, you will deal with things that you necessarily shouldn't go for or wouldn't go for, aka red flags, things that set your alarm off, set the spidey senses off, set your intuition off, saying, man, okay, dog, it might not be this. It might not be the job, it might not be the house, but you want it and need and got that fire and that desire for that shit, that Rick James, you know what I'm talking about, young ass niggas? That Rick James fire and desire for that shit, that you settle for things you wouldn't go for with that. You know you don't want no car with no blown radiator. You know what I'm saying? You want that car with a certain amount of mileage on it. You know what I'm saying? You'll take a little dent or a little scratch, but come on, man, we've been working for these things. You know what I'm saying? We've been putting in effort, time, investing in ourselves to obtain those things to the point where, bro, when you see the red flag, you gotta be like, okay, dog, I can't fuck with it. But the fire and desire inside of you ain't gonna let you accept defeat or let you just say, nah, man, I can't, this ain't the one. Cause, it just seemed so right when it came along. But the point is, the fire and desire can't blind you. You feel me? The fire and desire should keep you going for exactly what you want. The yearning, the need, and the wanting. You know what I'm saying? Because it always comes back to bite you in the ass at the end. Jumping at the first option. You know what I'm saying? Jumping at the first thing that look like what you think you want. You feel me? You end up paying for it in the long run. But that's just the word of the day. I ain't gonna I ain't got a speech today. Just some shit that's applying to my life right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Across the board, every aspect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning as I go. You feel me? So this is just a journal, that's this a digital journal. Just getting off the thoughts that maybe somebody else can relate to it. Feel me? Right quick. Put it in there. Somebody listen before they make a decision, thinking, yeah, that's the shit I want right there. I'm a holler, man. Diggable Slim. Question, comments, concern is all gravy with me.